Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Dion back with a daily lineup for today, June 19th. Uh, Before I even really get into the discussion about my lineup, man, I like to say thanks to everybody who's watching my videos, man. During NBA season, I was averaging maybe about 200 views per video, and right now I'm only getting about 30 to 40, man. So for the 30 to 40 that are watching, man, I appreciate it, man. I'm just trying to get better, man. So let's get. Oh yeah, and before I talk about it, also, man, I learned, man, you gotta stick to the process, man. What if you like a player because of what you researched and what the process has taught you, man? You like the value and things of that nature, man. Stick with it, man. Because a lot of times where I don't cash is because I made one I overthought something where like I'll like a player, I have his name down because I write everything in a notebook. Like I like to store down my notes or whatever for the research. Like I'll overlook him and be like, all right, let me try to get this guy and reach for something else where I know what I liked. He was a safe play and had potential upside. So yeah, definitely stick with the process. So that's about it, man. And let's get into my lineup, man, and why I like these players. First off, I like Carlos Carrasco at pitcher. He definitely has great upside. He's shown the abilities to get a lot of Ks, man. And anytime a pitcher has more Ks than in his pitch, I automatically like that. That means he's averaging over a strikeout per inning. So I definitely like that off the bat. Tampa Bay Rays, they usually struggle against righties, man. Um, and Carrasco's a pretty much he's above average, not great, not nowhere near superstar, but against Tampa Bay, man, that's a team where a lot of their dudes are striking out a lot against righties. They do a lot better against lefties. So at 8,800, and it allows me to save up from like dudes like Sale, Degrom, Gray. I don't even think about James Shields in this part in Arizona, but AJ Burnett. So it definitely allowed me to save the extra cap I needed, man. Because you see, I'm out of cap right now, so with $0. So definitely allows me to save up for some of these hitters. And yeah, I like Carrasco, man, a lot today. He's definitely a lock in my GPP lineup. I want to see the weather, man, because the weather's just been horrible in like half of the games lately. You just see Detroit and what was it? Cincinnati got postponed today. I think it was. I think it was. I know it was Detroit for sure. I'm not sure who they were playing, but I think it was Cincinnati. But next I like Matt Wieters, man. He's been hitting pretty good in the last 14 days, man. A 444 WOBA, 190 weighted runs created, man. 387 isolated power. He is striking out 23% of the time, but against Marco Estrada, who's someone who's not even really a strikeout pitcher, man, he relies on ground balls and flyouts, so definitely could take him here in the freaking batter's park. So like Wieters a lot here, man. Estrada usually does. He's been going over like 5 innings his last couple starts, but he usually doesn't last that long. In the way Baltimore is like swinging the bat as of late, I don't see him going more than six, maybe, if that, man. He's giving up a lot of hits as well. So I like Wieters today too. Then next we like Joey Votto. This is probably one of my favorite bats of the day, going against Dan Herron. Dan Herron right now is getting lit up. He's giving up, I think, around. Let's go check the numbers on Fangraphs, man. How many home runs? He's giving up 9 home runs to lefties, man. So 333 WOBA, the slugging percentage 483. He's giving up. Let's look at this number. And per 9 innings, he's given up 2 home runs to lefties. So Joey Votto in a great ballpark. He's definitely a batter that likes to hit to the pull side. So and Dan Herron's giving up what is it? I think it was 40% pull percentage to lefties. So that means when Joey Votto hits, it's going to right field, man. So definitely has a lot of power, man. I definitely like Joey Votto today. 14 home runs on the season. He's pretty solid. I love the upside against Dan Herron, who's been struggling. And let's go on next. Colton Wall, man. He's pretty solid. I am pretty disappointed with St. Louis because whenever I play those dudes against horrible pitchers, they just tend to flop. But this dude, I don't see any way that he struggles, man. They get a relief pitcher from the minors, man. Well, I'm not sure if he was a relief pitcher, but he's coming from the minors. He was starting pitcher, not too good. Uh, he should exploit this righty-lefty matchups, and there's not too many second baseman I really wanted today besides Kipnis, who's too highly priced for me. Who else would I probably think about? DJ LeMayu. Mm, those Brandon Phillips, I like him a little bit. I might actually play him today too over Colin Wong. I might actually change that. Um, and that's about it, man. At second base, third base, I like Chris Bryant. Phil Hughes has given up around 15 home runs this season. He's given up more home runs to lefties, so that I kind of like Montero and Anthony Rizzo today. But the slugging percentage is higher against righty. That means a lot more righties are getting doubles and triples. So Chris Bryant has a little speed on him, and he's been hitting the ball pretty well. Cubs looking real stackable. He hasn't done too crazy, but definitely has home run potential. The Cubs, sneaky stack team, man, against Phil Hughes, who's been struggling. So I like Chris Bryant a lot. I actually wanted to pay up for him. I think he goes yard today. And if not, I think he still gets around 7 points maybe. So I like Chris Bryant. Then next, we got Jose Reyes. Mr. Consistent, man. He just seems to hit the ball. He doesn't really hit a lot of home runs, but he's usually involved in a lot of RBIs. He's pretty solid for a hit every game. Um, and against the pitcher today that he's going against, and Mike Wright, I think he should have a solid game. Mike Wright, way below average pitcher. Toronto at home, hit his ballpark, just super consistent, man. In the Blue Jays, you just always want to have some kind of exposure to them every day. It seems like they score at least 5 runs every day. Their offense is too explosive, man. That's kind of an understatement. So I like Reyes. Um, I like Darrell Ceciliani. I'm not even sure how you say this dude's name, but I like him a lot. I like the righty-lefty matchup. This is definitely a GPP lineup, guys. Do not play this in your cash games. They're getting a pitcher from ATL, the relief pitcher, man. He doesn't even have a freaking he's not even on FanDuel yet. The only reason why he's playing is because Cole Hamels is out, man. So they definitely was that. Okay, let's look. Oh no, it's not this one. Crap. What is it? Oh, I'm blind. ATL. Yeah, I'm tripping out, man. Look, he's not even on here yet. And if you look at the matchup, it's Weisler. I went and looked at his ERA and how he's faring. Looked at his splits from the minors, and he's given up a 6 point. He's given up an ERA over 6 against lefties. And if Ceciliani bets, and that's in the minors, man. So to have a 6 point ERA in the minors is horrible. So if Ceciliani is batting at least 6, I definitely like him tomorrow, man, as a sneaky punt play. Then next we're going on to Lorenzo Cain, who's just smashing lefties right now. Lorenzo Cain is about as consistent as you can get. He has a 4.8 WOBA against lefties, a 163 WRC. And I mean, I don't know what else you can ask for. He has a 4.4 batting average on balls in play. So at home, this should be a good game from him. Eduardo's pretty solid, but I'm willing to take that chance with Kane today. The next, Christian Yelich, man. This is definitely a super GPP play, man. He gets a pitcher in Mike Leake, who's just allowing batters to go yard on him a lot, man. Leake has been struggling. This dude, I think Leake was almost like at 8K at one point. And any pitcher that drops to, where's he at? It's in the 6Ks now. Okay, any pitcher that drops to 6,800 is for a good reason, man. His K, look at this. 82 innings pitching, only have 48 Ks. That means he is living off ground balls and fly balls. And then Cincinnati in the hitter's ballpark. I definitely see Yelich with that sneaky power that he has going yard today, man. Should have a good game. And with that being said, this is my lineup, guys. Let me know what you guys think, man. I appreciate all the love, the feedback that I'm getting, man. Follow me on Twitter, Daily FD Lineups. And with that being said, I'm out of here. Peace.